Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome to day 3 of the Taipei bike show coverage brought to you by Podium.cc. In today's show we've got 3D printing galore, we've got a crazy Korean track bike which looks like it's from the future, and we've got BERD's brand new automatic wheel touring machine. Super crazy stuff, let's jump into it. Okay, here we are at the Samassi booth. So 3D printing has been a rage for quite a few years now, and last year's Shanghai bike show there were absolutely loads of 3D printed saddles and everything. Since then lots of those companies have already disappeared, but Samassi is one of them that has doubled down and stayed around and yeah, really taken it to the next level. So yeah, it's one thing just to say you can 3D print, but how you 3D print is yeah where the difference is. So obviously with 3D printing, the advantage is you can choose the makeup of the inside of the material as well. So here is like the kind of TPU material they use for their 3D printed saddles, but here they have all of the different densities that they make and put into their saddles, and so it's easy just to make something look like a saddle and 3D print it, but knowing where to use the hard bits, where to use the soft bits is the tricky bit, and that's something that Samassi have been working on for the past few years. So this one here is their latest saddle, and yeah, it's hard for me to show you guys, but yeah, as you press around the saddle, different areas have different densities and different thicknesses to give you different support in different areas. They say it's actually harder than most people think to get this designed right, because obviously you've got so many variables and stuff, but they're really investing in it and pouring time and effort into it as well. Also their 3D printing is kind of their thing, so they have these 3D printed GPS mounts. It depends, they've got different ones for different standards. Usually I think they weigh around 15 grams or so, maybe less, and they can still take a bunch of weight, so you know, if you've got your GoPro on there you don't have to worry about it snapping. Super clean look on there. And then yeah, one other product they have over here on the Samassi booth is this thing here. So what is this? This is like the little walkie-talkie thing, and so in China, I've said it before, there was a boom of cycling in the past few years, and loads of new people got into the sport. But loads of new people in the sport riding, maybe they're not super confident riders, you know, they get dropped on their climbs, all that stuff. So they invented this, so those new riders, when they join the group ride, there's a little walkie-talkie on the jersey, and they can, number one, talk to everyone else who's in the group ride, but number two, everyone on the phone can see where everyone is as well. So if one person gets dropped on the climb, you can check that they're still moving, and then if you want to talk to them, you can send them a message, and then they can just reply. They don't have to take the hands off the handlebars, anything like that. So yeah, this is one thing that they invented, they've been pushing in China. It's also going to come overseas. Obviously there's all different colors available, and yeah, it works with the Chinese version uses a physical SIM, but I think the overseas version will have an eSIM in there. Super convenient stuff. So you can see Samassi have a whole bunch of different sizes and shaped saddles. They've been doing all the whole pressure map testing and reviewing data of hundreds, thousands of riders or whatever, you know, different weights, different genders, and they're saying, yeah, like it's really difficult to make, you know, one size fits all, which is what we all know, right? Like everyone has different preferences on saddles and stuff, but yeah, so their thing is just trying to make a saddle that meets everyone's needs, and then trying to solve the problem of how to communicate to consumers which saddle is best for them based on, you know, their sex, their weight, their riding habits, all that stuff. So yeah, a whole bunch of different choices for the saddles, and over there's some more interesting ones I'll show you in a sec. And yeah, this one is it here. So this is fully 3D printed saddle. The base is titanium 3D printed, and then yeah, the upper is TPU 3D printed. It's not as light as they want it to be now. I think it's around 160 grams. They want to get it a bit lighter, but you can see you can do the cool, like I can't remember what it's called, the color, not anodizing, what's it called? Tell me in the comments below. Electroplating, something. Yeah, you guys tell me in the comments down below. But yeah, super cool. Obviously with 3D printing the possibilities are endless, basically your own imagination, but this one is an interesting saddle. Also on the Samassi stand is Sunrimoon. So Sunrimoon is the sister brand to Samassi, just for helmets. So you know us, we sponsor the Quick Pro team, the UCI Continental team, and they're also using these helmets, so I'm more than familiar with these helmets. But yeah, so how do you combine the two? Yeah, the inserts for these helmets can be 3D printed as well to keep the inside more comfortable. But yeah, nice designs. maybe a bit more Asian or Chinese flavor in the designs, but I think there's some good looking ones in there. You guys let me know in the comments down below. People in the comments were asking for more mountain bikes. This is a mountain bike. Here on the YASUJIRO stand, this looks like the perfect blend of old school and new school. Yeah, got a very traditional looking steel frame, but then with a huge cutout for an e-motor in there. Yeah, in general on their booth, some very tidy looking bikes. This clean rim brake job built up with a mix of nice parts, some Crane Creek EE brakes in there, SRAM red cranks, looking very tidy, full SRAM red E-tap. And yeah, this one over here also looking very tidy with some Campagnolo. So yeah, what do you guys think? Walking around the show, this frame stood out to me, OG-EVKIN. Obviously viewers of Trace Velo will know this brand. Yeah, probably used to seeing it in Trace Velo's colors. It looks yeah, different in these colors. Apparently they're sponsoring a bunch of race teams now, so they've got different custom paint jobs for different race teams or whatever. I can see they got UCI approved to go along with that. And yeah, a nice clean looking paint job on this OG-EVKIN. Over on the CNSpoke stand, as you can probably guess, a brand that makes spokes, but they have their titanium spokes, so their new Ti Duo Aero spoke. Apparently just 2.75 grams for a spoke. Looks like it's got J-bend or straight pull options, and yeah, super lightweight spoke. On the Zephyr cycle booth, we have these wooden bikes. So it looks like we've got a few different shapes and sizes, but yeah, I don't know if this is craftsmanship or handmade or machine made or what, but they look, yeah, very impressive indeed. Probably not the lightest in the world, and yeah. Okay, over here on the BERD stand, obviously BERD are very famous for their polymer spokes, but they've got something new this year. I believe this is called their TRUDI system, and it seems like it's the democratization of wheel building. So Tom from BERD is going to give us a quick walkthrough of the system.
Yes, this is TRUDI, our revolutionary truing system. We developed this system with three things in mind. How can we get anyone to true a wheel? How can we make it faster than anyone can true before? This makes truing an entire wheel from 20 minutes down to 5 minutes, and it does it more accurately than any system on the market. This does it with any wheel, any rim type, any spoke type, any hub, it can true. Yep. Got it. And I can quickly put it into quick true here. In the quick true, I'm in full. We can do a quick dish or a quick true. Now our system is going to say which spokes I need to touch to turn that amount. So I'm going to go to spoke 9. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that'd be a quick true. And now we can check and see. This wheel is pretty messed up, but let's see if how much better it got.
Measurement complete.
Not perfect at all, but getting a little closer. We'd have to do a full true there.
No, yeah, but for the time that was done, like that's better true than I could do in like 20 minutes.
It was 2 millimeters off.
Yeah.
So yeah, pulling that in.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah,
cool.
Thank you.
I don't know if it was totally obvious from the video just of what that BERD machine was doing. So it's truing the wheel for you. Basically, it scans the wheel. You tell it how many spokes are on, stuff like that, and then it knows how much tension to put into each spoke. And literally, you just put the drill on the spoke, press the button, and it turns the drill the amount that the drill needs to be turned. And so yeah, super quick job. It will just use the most efficient path of truing the wheel, just spoke by spoke, adding the tension that needs to be added. Super clever stuff, means even people like me should be able to build wheels. So what is PandaPodium.cc? Me and my team would go to all these trade shows, find all the best bike parts we can in Asia, and then give you one place to buy them all with good service and good prices. So yeah, if you've never been there before, make sure you check out PandaPodium.cc. So in the Wheellab booth, this caught my eyes. No gimmicks, pure performance. So Wheellab have been on the show before with their wheels. Obviously a Korean brand, but yeah, Korean YouTuber, Mr. Sosan himself. Basically, I don't know, the Korean version of Dylan Johnson maybe? Yeah, this is his own brand, and yeah, his wheels that he makes here. All very clean looking. I actually have a set of those back at my office, and yeah, I definitely put some more miles on them because they are a nice clean set of wheels. Also here on the Wheellab stand, we have the MOND AERION track bike. So yes. Friends with Wheellab, so kind of We all know the boss of Wheellab, Sosen. He has his PhD, a very clever guy doing his wheels, and then he's helping them work on this track frame as well. As you can see, crazy flared forks, both front and rear. The same kind of thinking as the Hope bikes, you know, put them in a line with the legs, the rider's legs. Also, this track frame looks like following the modern trends for track handlebars too. Yeah, absolutely mental looking thing. Apparently the paint job on this is also based off a famous Korean painting, which, if my pronunciation is anything to go by, is the Owurobongo painting maybe. Let me know in the comments down below how my Korean is, but yeah, what an absolute mental looking rocket ship of a bike. Yeah, wow. So Wheellab always paying attention to the details. It's hard for me to convey in this video, but this is their new star ratchet, and this is the smoothest star ratchet I've ever felt. The way, yeah, there's very little resistance on this thing, so you could definitely freewheel all the way to the moon on this. Okay, so I'm here with the legend, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Shoddy Dave, as his fans call him, as his group is called. No, fans. Your first time here at the Taipei Bike Show. What do you think of it? Is it what you thought it would be? And what's the best thing you've seen?
Oh, it's not what I thought it would be. I honestly thought it was going to be more like small stalls with, yeah, random manufacturers, and there's plenty of that. But it's all highly polished. There's a lot of highly polished stuff here, and a lot of the brands that are making their way into Europe have got some absolute beautiful stands, absolute beautiful bikes. This is way better than Eurobike. I've been to Eurobike year after year after year. This is far more exciting. It's got far more of a buzz to it. Okay. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, okay. And what's the best thing you've seen so far? Oh my word, best thing I've seen so far. Well, there's a Korean wheel manufacturer, Aviav, and they've got like mother of pearl on the side. But even without the mother of pearl on the side of the wheels, they look really interesting wheels. Pricey, but really interesting. A real different rim shape or style to everybody else. A wavy, but then they've got like a nice sort of cut to them as well on the side. They've really impressed me. Just Windtop? No, not Windtop. Wheeltop. Wheeltop. They're the ones. Their group set, like I was looking at that, you can't fault it. Like, and especially when I asked her how much it was, and she's like, "Oh, $550." I was like, "Is that for the rear mech and the lid?" For the battery. Like, yeah, she's like, "No, everything." Yeah. So I'm actually talking to them about getting one in for test, because that impresses me a lot. Yeah. Like, so yeah, that's impressed me. Trigon bikes. Yep. Gorgeous. Yeah. Reviewed one last year. Lovely. Yeah, great bike. Absolutely lovely. And the paint jobs are wild. I'm sorry, you remember me? Yeah, Trigon. Yeah. Their paint scheme looks amazing, like, because it's unlike a lot of the others where it's like you've not got you can do anything you want. Yeah. It's not literally that colour. You can change that colour to a red, green, whatever. That's you do whatever you want, which I can't, unless you're getting a proper custom bike from someone like, I don't know, Pigoretti or one of your local builders. You can't do. So yeah, very impressed. Okay. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but it's cool. But very cool. So yeah, traditional cycling media meets non-traditional. Indeed. East versus west. But anyway, guys, in the comments down below, let me know what things you want me to send to Dave so we can have a play around with. We're going to send him some cranks, send him some wheels. What should we send him? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll send some stuff to this legend and see what he thinks of it. So. Sounds good, mate. Cool, awesome. I'll be down for that. Yeah, Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Peace. Awesome. So someone in the comment section was asking about the ROCKBROS bikes, so I think I'll just quickly show you through the range of bikes I've got here. So here we've got their kind of like aero road bike. So the bikes are pretty like mid to entry level, and the consumers are aimed at are maybe like newer cyclists. So you know, the stack heights are all pretty high and they're all pretty casual setups and stuff. But you know, because of the price point they're aiming for, you know, you're shifting, you're not getting Shimano, you're not getting SRAM, but you know, it gets the job done. Someone wants a nice first bike or whatever. Here, slightly more higher end build, like 105 on here with hydraulic disc brakes. Moving further around some more, we've got more of their city bike, and again, Shimano Tiagra, so you know, more entry level kind of thing. Another similar mountain bike setup.
and again, Shimano cues, so good value stuff, but hey, it's Shimano, so it's gonna keep working. The white with the blue bags looks pretty good to me. A whole range of kids or shorter riders road bikes as well. That looks like 24-inch wheels to me. A Brompton style folding bike up there, also looking pretty classy. And yeah, so Rock Brothers just seem to be getting into the business of making absolutely everything, you know. Bike lights, bottles, lights, gloves, hats, clothes, bags, all of it. So yeah, Rock Brothers seemingly just starting to do everything these days. Plenty of bike porn all around the show. This Wilier Supersonica TT bike in FDJ colors looks like an absolute speed weapon. Yeah, handlebar setup, looking absolutely rapid. This paint job as well, I will say the Italians do a good paint job. Very cool. Wheels by Mitch, someone correct me in the comments down below, but yeah, the 3-spoke on the front with the disc wheel on the back, full Jura setup, and yeah, nice aero storage compartment slash bottle. Very cool. I've been thinking of getting a cargo bike for Panda Podium, and this one might just be it in this paint job. What a cool looking paint job. Awesome. Okay, so over on the token booth, every year we pay a visit to the token booth, obviously famous for their headsets and whatnot. And with the rise of e-bikes, this is their latest thing, basically adding a USB-C port to the headset. So it takes power from the e-bike part of the bike, and then you've got a USB-C port here to charge your phone or whatever as you're riding. Not fast charge or anything, just like 5 volts with 1 amp, but you know, a small short cable to your GPS head unit or to your phone or whatever, enough to keep it going. So yeah, innovation still to be had in the humble headset. Okay, that's about it for day 3. It's getting harder and harder to find the good stuff, but it's good to have chats with people and see what they think about stuff. Day 4, let's see what we find, and I'll see you for that tomorrow. If you made it this far, as always, spank that like button, and let me know in the comments what you want to see more of. Tomorrow is my last day to film it for you, so yeah, let me know. China Cycling out.